There are various ways of checking the system settings of your AutoCAD drawing. For example, the actual drawing file properties themselves. If I go to the application menu and click on the flyout and go to drawing utilities here, I can check the drawing properties here. That sets and displays the file properties of the current drawing. So if I click there now, this brings up the Windows box basically. It's a box of information. And what it tells you is that it's 09 system settings.dwg. But if I go to summary there, I can put a title, an author, keywords, comments, even a hyperlink in there. So if I put author there, for example, like so, and let's just put my initials, SCB, for example, and OK that, and then I go, let's say, to my GA here. Let's zoom in on that title block and just pan upwards a little bit. Let's say I wanted to place the author's name here. So what I would do is I'd place some multi-line text or single line text. I'll go for multi-line text and I'll place it from there to there. And what I'll do is I'll actually make sure the justification of that text is middle center, like so. Text height is currently 2.5. That's a little bit small, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. If I go to fields now here and look in my list of all, there's author there. There's the SCB that I put in the file properties. If I OK that now, it'll put that into that field for me. I close the text editor, job done. As you can see, it's there now in the drawing as a field. So that's my author field in the drawing properties. So if I go back here now and go to drawing utilities and go up to drawing properties here, let's say I change that SCB. Let's say I change that to FYB, for example, and I OK that. You'll notice it doesn't change until I do a regen or a save. If I type in regen there, you can see it changes to FYB. So you can see there that the system settings can be changed to your advantage. Now the other thing that you can check is the status of your drawing. Again, this is on the application menu in the drawing utilities. Let's have a look at the status of our drawing. That'll bring up the AutoCAD text window and it gives us loads of information. As you can see there, paper space limits are, insertion base, snap resolution, grid spacing. It tells us the current layout, the current layer, the current elevation, what's on, is fill on, is grid off, ortho on, snap off, and so on. There's a huge amount of information in that drawing, as you can see. If I press enter to continue, because the text box is a little bit too small, it also tells me the disk space, my physical memory, and my free swaps file space as well. So there's a load of information there in that AutoCAD text window. So as you can see, those little tools there, great for CAD managers, especially things like the status of your drawing. It tells you all the information about your drawing as it is at that particular snapshot in time.